Yes, okay.
One of these days. Don't get too into the track, Stephen. You gotta keep writing. Oh, I was gonna have a nice transition if we got over it. You know what? Fine. This is what we need. You know what? I'm not skipping this. In fact, I'm stopping this and I'm starting it because this is what we need right now. This is what. Hopefully a pre-show is going. I haven't even looked yet. This is what we need. Everybody.
Oh, Jesse.
Everybody, just sit.
Love it.
Just sit here and just give me 63 seconds of your time.
Mm-hmm.
Eat a pancake. Eat a pancake. Eat a pancake. Hooray, it's pancake time.
I have no idea what this is from. It just popped up somewhere, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Hooray, it's pancake time. Pancake, yeah. Pancake, yeah.
It's just what I needed.
Pancake, yeah. Hooray, it's pancake time. Pancake, yeah. Pancake, yeah. Pancake, yeah. Hooray, it's pancake time. Slap the butter right on top. Pour the syrup, use a lot.
P-A-R-R-Y-G-R-I-T-B.
Chocolate chips and jelly beans. Jelly beans.
This means something to someone.
Jelly beans on my pancake.
I don't know. Sometimes Spotify's shuffle will save the day.
Eat a pancake. Eat a pancake. Hooray, it's pancake time.
Who's going to Pancake Circus, man? Not what I was expecting. Here we go. This is good too.
Dark in the city and the night is a wire. Steam in the subway and the earth is
Welcome, David. Good to see you.
Woman, you want me, so give me a sign. I'll catch my breath, I'm even closer.
For some reason, this is also what I needed right now.
In touch with the ground, I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I'm lost in the crowd.
We're gonna work on getting Dylan booked again. It's been a while. All right. Good to see you, David. Oh. Now I know. I've also forgotten something else. Oh, God.
I feel my heat in just a moment.
Yeah. Domain Daddies last night. Well, yeah. Trying to make this transition. Yeah, Domain Daddies is always the last time. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That was supposed to be a seamless transition. It was not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is the real big fish cover that you never knew you needed. I need a touch of insanity right now. To just take me out of my mind. So, huh? Yeah. But I mean, so transitioning from the previous track to this has helped reset the. Wait, what's going on? And that's what I need. Now I want to play it just based on Mel's reaction to it.
This has been our personal ritual for years.
All right.
Ooh, I'm hungry, baby.
Hold on. I feel like I have to do it. It'll probably get us muted, but that's okay. All right. Oh wait, what? Oh. Okay. That's certainly gonna get us muted then. Let's see what we got. $96 quite bitter beings. Yeah. Oh, bad? Okay, good. That's kind of... Hold on, let's switch over here. I know. There was a transition there. What do we got? I think I've heard this. Aren't we all Bam Margera's cousin? At this point in our lives, aren't we all? There we go. I mean, it didn't really get to a crazy place yet. Why are you not playing? There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I vote the Neo. Put the MI in Neo.
Yes. All right. So we're getting. Hold on. I got to get Stephen and Jess framed up in this 20 seconds before we technically go live.
Oh, that was zoomed, mister.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, man.
Are you having issues, Jeff?
No, it's fine. I was just, I had, zoomed it so that, you didn't see all the annoying background stuff.
Oh,
it
yeah.
unzoomed, and I don't know what I did.
Oh, well, but you're also cropped to within an inch of your life on my screen, so you couldn't see anything anyway.
Oh, okay. All right. Then.
So don't worry. All of your work was already for naught. And then we die. I'm sorry.
It's
This
usual.
Is
I mean, that's how it's supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
That's what they taught me in college.
This is the mood that we're in today. I'm gonna try and turn her around. But that intense stare from Stephen is not gonna help at all. There's things going on there that we will never be able to comprehend. All right. One more thing to throw things off completely. Hold on. And then we'll get things going. We have to load this. And it's going to do that. There we go. Okay. Shall we do this? No, I'm worried that David's been in there unsupervised this whole time. Are you waiting for me to sell you something? Oh, he just left? Oh, okay, just popped in to be David. Hey, guys! Is anybody out there? Doesn't matter. Hey there. Hi there. Ho there. Hey, it's the second pre-show. I'm a little dim in the dark corner here. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is a podcast medium that we're generally dealing with. Even though, why would I do this to myself? Why would I count how many episodes behind we are on release? I had a real rush, in February or January. I edited 9 in 2 weeks. Had them up there.
Dang.
It was good.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, the problem was we were still 30 behind.
Okay.
Or we were 30 behind at the time. Now we are. Hold on. I don't know why I'm doing this. I need to feel bad. I thought 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Also, this gives Stephen more time. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So this is 32 episodes behind again. Damn it! One of these days, we'll get back up to speed. One of these days. Hi, guys. Hi. Chipper voice. Excitement. Fun times. Oh, let's make sure we haven't been echoing because we've got this playing. I think we're good. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Be very quiet. Stephen's still working. Jess, hey there. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm
excited voice. Chipper voice.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I am, like, I'm first seed in my kickball tournament. I don't know. I'm trying to think of
Woo!
positive things. Like I tied for first place with everybody else that entered in our high-fiving competition. Oh, it was the
There
best
you
time.
go.
And everybody won.
Heck yeah.
Everybody won. Nobody loses in a
Nice.
high-fiving competition.
Well, I mean, the person that is usually the shortest tends to, because they can't go as high.
No, then it's just... Damn it, Jess. We're trying to make this positive.
Sorry, I was just being. I am dealing. I'm sorry. I'm having PTSDs of being so short.
Oh.
Like-
All right.
Around tall people, just going, what?
Then let's see. What's neutral ground for all? We had a nap off this afternoon, and everybody got as much sleep as they wanted. Woo!
Heck yeah! Love to hear it.
There we go.
Number one.
We're gonna find the positivity in here, or we're
Find something.
gonna force it in. But you never want to force it.
Don't force.
Just
You don't want to force positivity. It tends to not. It tends to like do that whole like, oh, I'm so positive, and then it's gonna shoot back on you, and it's gonna be like karma but reverse.
oh, why would you get
Yeah.
reverse happiness
Reverse-
karma? That doesn't seem.
When you force happiness karma, that's what happens.
Ugh. Is there nothing good we can do?
There's
All right.
plenty.
All right. Let's make sure we're hearing you guys well enough. I hadn't been checking that. Probably are, right? Right? We're hearing you all right? Yes. Oh, we'll figure it out. Hey there. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm great.
Good to have you back
Yeah.
already.
It's been so long since I've been in this building.
I know. Like
Yeah.
less than barely 20 hours.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give us a little bit more Melanie, and then we're not even going to talk to Stephen yet. We're going to talk to Stephen once the actual intros get going, and then only briefly, because we're getting him back there. All right, let me give a little bit more mic to Melanie.
Okay. Here, I'll stutter so that you can adjust my mic as you need to.
We're just going to go with it.
Cool.
Oh,
Go with it. Run with it. Drop it, and run.
yeah. Trumpet and run? Is that what I heard? I heard.
Drop it.
Oh, drop it.
Drop it. Drop it.
I heard
And
trumpet.
run.
I heard like so it's the start of a race, the trumpet blast, and then you run. Trumpet and run, everybody.
Why can I can only think of the trumpets that they play like when people are going into battle though.
Well, yeah.
Like same thing.
Yeah. You're battling inactivity with your running. You're totally beating.
I'm here for it.
I don't know.
There we go. You found it again.
Yeah.
You reminded me that there was like a marathon when we were coming in.
Oh, what? Well, I don't know. It seems the return of I don't know if they used to be the Sloppy Moose Running Club.
Okay, that would make sense
yeah.
because I saw a sloppy coach shirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
sloppy
then
captain.
they might. But I thought when I saw they came back, they dropped that, and it was like they might have been absorbed by New Helvetia.
Yes.
It had some sort. I know they met there before at New Helvetia, but now I think they're officially like a licensed New Helvetia running club. I'm not sure.
That's a fuck ton of people that are just running for funsies.
Yeah, people do that. It's so weird.
See, it was virtue signaling. I said that
Oh.
in the car. Yeah.
Wait. A recreational running group is.
They're virtue signaling that they run. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
But they are running.
Okay, touche.
Like if they just sat around in shorts and a club shirt, wouldn't that be some sort of virtue?
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Welcome, Cine Guy. Cine, C-Y-N-I. That's Cine, right? Cine Guy.
Yeah, it's Cindy.
Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, oh, it's just fans. We'll take them. All right, we'll get into why beyond.
Take them where you can get them.
Yeah,
There's not many.
just legions of Jess fans. Beyond the whys of why you already know Jess, we'll get into more of why Jess's fans are descending upon the channel right now. Heckle away. Just do it. We'll be able to ignore it because it's typed, but it'll still hurt. All right. How about we do the program that we're here to do, and then we can have some open mic. And I'm just watching Stephen type. You got this. You got this. Believe in you. So yeah, if you want to keep an eye on Skip should be here, so you can keep an eye on the door. And then when Skip shows up, you're relieved of your duties. All right, everybody, let's do one of these. Huh?
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy
pre-show.
scientists
I did
commissioned
it, guys.
3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic
shit,
takes
I gotta
on
pull it up.
several random topics, which they will now perform for
There
the
it
first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Welcome to the Stab Show. Bless this mess. Let's introduce tonight's panelists. Our first panelist collects and restores old saloon spittoons and copper spoons. He's the star of the One Night Stand comedy special. It's Stephen Ferris. Wave and then go back to typing. Our second panelist is a snake charmer, meaning she makes charm bracelets for snakes. She's a member of Regular Exclusive Blend. It's Jess Deprez. And our third panelist body shames street sign figures. They're the producer of Friend Fiction. It's Melony Ford. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones, not shown actual size. Hello, all, and welcome. Don't you just clap. Hello, and welcome to the Stab Show, now available in brushed aluminum and candy apple fuchsia. Let's meet tonight's panelists a little bit more. Now's the time to actually bother him. Stephen, how are you doing? You're going to have to unmute yourself first. Stephen, how are you doing? Stephen, how are you doing? Again, you're going to have to unmute yourself first. Stephen, how are you doing? After you unmute yourself, Stephen, tell me how you're doing. Unmute yourself first, and then tell me how you're doing.
I am. I'm doing okay now.
Yeah?
It's been a rough day.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, our internet was out. So I
Oh,
had to
no.
scramble. And I'm at my sister's house now using her internet.
Wow.
And, when you work from home as a web developer, you got to have internet.
Yeah?
And and then we had to launch this big site today.
Oh, man.
And so just all my time went into that pretty much.
Yeah.
And I had a computer that I listed on eBay, and the auction just ended today, and I wasn't able to get up to the UPS store to send it out. So I can do that tomorrow morning now.
Man. Just everything today, Stephen.
It's my life, it's just...
Did the site come together well? Is it a good site? Are we happy with the site?
It's a great site.
Okay. All right. Good.
You want to buy an RV in Orange County or up in Idaho?
Oh. Orange County or Idaho. Nowhere in between.
Yeah, they have 2 locations, and
Okay.
those are them.
Okay, I want no more information, and I want to see if anybody has enough time or dedication to just find the site. So it's RVs for sale in Orange County and Idaho. Go. Somebody's gonna find it. Hopefully between all of that work, you've been having enough time to put together your hour special for this Friday.
Yeah. Well, I think I have over the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of piecing together all these different monologues that I have, and I'm going to try to do all of those tomorrow night if I can fit them all in an hour. if I run out of monologues, then I'll have to fill the time with some jokes.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what the tomorrow's show is all about, is seeing, it's kind of an experiment to see, you know, how much time can I do, you know, monologues for. So.
All right. All right. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, everyone, Stephen Ferris monologuing, and then maybe, if he has to, telling jokes. It's tomorrow at 9. One nightstand. The Stephen Ferris hour.
We'll be
special.
covering a wide array
Did
of
you?
topics, from office silverware, deodorant, of course, computer display technologies. The list goes on.
Just the gambit. DDRV.com, is that the site, Stephen? DDRV?
That is it.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Right. If you find any bugs, let me know.
There you go. Yeah. You can troubleshoot Stephen's site. You can. All right. Well, DDRV.com, guys, for all of your RV needs in Idaho and Orange County.
All right.
And now I've just done a commercial for them, so hopefully that money will start coming in. Hopefully. Thank you, Stephen. Good to have you. One nightstand this this Friday, guys. Check it out, please. Hope to see you tomorrow at 9. Stephen and I will be here.
Yeah.
Let's see how many of you will. Yeah, it's a challenge. Thank you, Stephen. Hey, Jess.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi there.
Hi, Melody. Hi, Stephen.
Hey. Hi. Oh, and make sure we
Hi.
can Yay.
Hi.
Good to see you, Jess.
Good to see Steve.
How
Good
are
to see you.
How are you?
I am too good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sehr good. Yeah.
Oh,
I am just kind of living.
Well, sure.
Like, I work. I have my work is like completely fully telecommute now.
Nice.
We're setting everything up so, as my boss says, I can live wherever I want and go wherever I want, and he can always find me. So, you know, that's fun.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, but other than that, I've just been, I don't know, doing art, playing Elden Ring. Oh my god, have you played Elden Ring?
I haven't, but I watched a couple hours in here of Willie Travis playing it, and yeah, that was all I needed, I think.
yeah, you die a lot. I made a glass cannon. So she's a magic user, and if she can kill you in 2 tries, then you're SOL. But if it takes 3, I'm SOL.
Oh,
So, you know,
all right.
I mostly run around and I pick flowers.
Yeah.
So it's really not that different from when I played Animal Crossing.
Sure.
You can't water flowers in Elden Ring.
No,
if you could, then
I've heard a lot of comparisons between Animal
there's
Crossing
tons.
and Elden Ring.
Oh, there's hundreds
It's
different
just-
outfits
Yeah.
that like show up at different days. There's wandering merchants everywhere.
Yeah. It's practically
know?
the same game.
Practically the same game.
Well, and also when you're not improving around here, you're arting. You're back to arting online again.
Yes. I do live art streams on Twitch at Django136. Right now, what I decided to do as much as I could for Lent, instead, because, you know, I was born with the Catholic guilt. So instead of giving something up this year for Lent, I decided to incorporate something for Lent, so that it's not always about depriving myself of things to become a better person, but also doing things to be a better person.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I went back to doing my best at streaming daily, either artwork or something, like, video games.
Well,
but it's
awesome.
mostly artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to drop in. We try and get people over there as often as we can.
Yeah, always like it. Love it when you guys pop in and you ask to see like random things drawn, to be honest.
Well,
It's
good.
always fun.
We'll keep that in mind. Django 136. Yeah. So check that out. If not, today, or if we don't wind up sending it over there at some point randomly, check it out whenever you can. It's always a lot of fun. Good to have you back, Jess. Hey, Melanie. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah, back here after Daddying it up a little bit last night. I was the more tired one then.
True.
I was barely functioning and not contributing anything funny. So I'm glad you and Milk were there last night.
Thank you.
But that was fun, of course, and now we've got to work on fleshing out Snatchable.
Right. I was just sitting here wondering if we were able to hire Stephen Ferris for his services on Snatchables.academy.
You know what? We should have at this
What
point.
is it?
Well, Stephen, I'd forgotten that you were. I mean, you might not want to take your work into the I don't know, your off work hours, but we now have a show where we like create websites, or at least the ideas for websites, but we still haven't gotten any of them off the ground because that's additional work. So if you want to work with me and Milk and our bi-monthly guests on Domain Daddies, you can get some some extra chops in there.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the exact right response. But we're on to Mel now. Mel. So let's see. I'm trying to remember the calendar. We've got Friend Fiction coming up in a couple weeks.
And Mixfits.
And Mixfits.
Scene Kids.
Same. Friend Fiction and Mixfits are those this? No. Yes,
No.
those are the same day. No.
No,
Friend
Mixfits
Fiction
is
and
first
Scene Kids,
Saturday, and then Friend Fiction and Scene Kids are second Saturday.
Yes. So the 3 shows right now that you're most involved in, and then you're dropping into other stuff. You did a Laser Knives and Funny Feelings. You did Domain Daddy. You're all over the place, Mel.
Yeah. I'm also doing Sketchy Friends
And
next week.
Sketchy Friend. That's right. We were talking about Sketchy.
Monday at 5.
Were you? I can't remember what they wanted you. Did they just want you in for throwing out ideas, or were you going to be arting as well?
I don't know. I am capable of doing both.
Oh,
So
well, there you go.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
probably not as well as Milk and Brie, but
Well,
I technically capable.
Yeah. No, it's fun. Jess has done some Sketchy Friends as well. It's always
Super
a good
fun.
time. Milk and Brie are just wonderful and talented and all that sort of thing. But happy to have you around here a lot, and that is good. That is a thing that I am pleased about. So know that. Is that Skip? Skip Bacon's here. Hey, Skip Bacon's here. And with that, let's start the show. I promise, one of these days, I'm going to just overhaul the entire thing, and we're going to do completely different prompts for the whole show, but not today. We're starting off reorganization, segment 1. It's what we do. It's what we know. For the 32 episodes that we're behind. Oh, I have to spend a week or something just editing. It's okay. Moving on. Segment 1, reorganization. You'll learn something new every day. Or, in research for the Stab Show, I guess you might learn something new every week or every couple weeks. Because odds are you knew a lot, if not all, of 1 week's stuff. I'm not that groundbreaking or anything. But in the case of this week's reorganization, I did, in fact, learn something new. The meaning of AD. BC, as far as I was able to tell, does mean before Christ. Though, Skip might be able to tell me otherwise at this point. For the most part. But AD was still more elusive. I wasn't quite sure until this week when I discovered that AD stood for Anno Domini. Or Domini, yeah, the God thing. Or in the year of our Lord, in Latin. I didn't know. I'd heard different ADs, but Anno Domini is what it actually is, as far as I could tell. It doesn't matter if it's not, because that's what we're going with right now. Anyway, how about we make up something more interesting about AD and tell us what else AD might stand for or represent to you. I don't know that we've done a 2-letter one in a while, so we'll see what we've got here. Hey, Stephen Ferris. Was this one of the 2.5 that you already had done?
Well, I started at the beginning, so.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, you won't necessarily. Oh, wait. I forgot. Hold on. There's people here, and you can't even see you guys. Sorry. I'm supposed to turn this so people that are here can actually see the people.
Well, I wanted to be a random voice.
Well, so that they could enjoy it like the podcast that it will eventually be. But there it is. That's and the playlist. Stephen.
Yeah.
Well, since you started at the beginning, I mean, not everybody goes to the beginning first. You might not have had something for the beginning, and you had to skip through and then go back. I was all over the place when I did this, so it was no guarantee. But since you did, and this is one of your more complete ones, Stephen, what does AD stand for or represent to you?
Okay. Well, it's actually not that long, but
fine.
Maybe I could have added to it. I don't know. But let's do it. Let's do it. AD. I've met people named Ed, but I've never met anyone named Ad.
No. What?
Ed, of course, is short for Edward. What would Ad be short for? AdWord? Like Google AdWords?
Could be.
Okay. And then there's Team Edward and Team Jacob.
Sure.
So then from there we get to Team AdWord versus Team Meta.
Sure.
Facebook and Google.
Mm-hmm.
But all those people are a bunch of asshole dicks. So I guess that's what AD really stands for.
Yeah.
Ad could be short for AdWord, but it's not an acronym for it. That's it.
Yeah. No, I think I think it could certainly be a tech bro term. It's just asshole dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you're not in the valley, but you're still. I mean, you're making websites, Stephen, aren't you? Kind of a. No, you're not an asshole dick. You're wonderful, Stephen Ferris. Back to writing, Stephen.
Okay.
All right.
You're the asshole dick.
You're the asshole. All right. We're all asshole dicks, everybody. To somebody in your life thinks you're an asshole dick. Just know that.
Probably my neighbors.
Probably. No matter how good you are to everybody all the time, somebody out there thinks you're an asshole dick. So just know that. Just know that. Maybe it's one of us. Probably not. All right. Thank you, Stephen. We'll not bother you now. Back to writing. Jess!
Jessie!
Hey there. I
Hi.
would assume you have an AD. Let's hear that then.
I do. So I'm pretty sure AD is just like short for alternative discussions. So, when you've got like 4 different apps open and you're talking to like 12 different people at the same time in each one, all about different things. And you're also then in a community chat room with a bunch of people. And then you're also having a conversation in front of the barista that you're getting your coffee from about how Rwandan coffee is really going to make itself shine this year. Those are all ads because it's just so many discussions that you're doing and having at the same time that you're pretty sure about 46 of them, I would say, have the Mandela effect going on simultaneously.
Okay.
So next time when you're like talking to everybody, you're like, oh God, all these ads, am I right?
You are. I can't handle group message threads. I can't. It's too much. If it pings like more than 5 times in 10 seconds, I just want to throw my phone into the street. My phones aren't that expensive. I could just chuck it, just slide it right under a tire as somebody's going, just skip it like a rock. It's too much. It's too much. It's a good thing I'm not always having to respond to things all the time, all day. Small business ownership. Okay. But I love all of you guys. You're not asshole dicks. Nobody is. Everybody's wonderful. Moving on. Thank you, Jess. Hey, Melanie. AD, got one?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
really mature and refined.
Nice.
The newest creation from Taco Bell. The Taco Bell AD is a taco quesadilla pizza made with ground beef, black beans, refried beans, black corn, refried yellow beans, magenta romaine lettuce, all wrapped in a giant tortilla and marinated overnight in fire sauce. For $12.99, get the Taco Bell AD Anal Destroyer today.
Yeah.
Taco Bell for when you're stoned and forget we aren't cheap anymore.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're not. Nothing is. I think I went to Jack in the Box a couple weeks ago and I had to get a cosigner. That's ridiculous. Thank you. I was pretty sure that once you started with Taco Bell, was pretty sure that's where AD was going.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised I'm the only one that ended up there, honestly. But
yeah. There weren't 3 anal destroyers this week. That's, well, sometimes we're all on the same wavelength, and sometimes we're not thinking about marinating overnight in fire sauce. But sometimes we are. Sorry, segment 2, bulletin boards. Bulletin board. Let's move on to bulletin boards. Bulletin boards remain, to this day, in use. Can you believe that? In this increasingly digital age where telemarketers have transitioned to texting us bullshit scams, a piece of cork and some push pins is still a viable way of sharing relatively important information. And it's in celebration of the It's in celebration of the perseverance. Why did I want to say perseverance? I don't know. Guys, I'm tired. In celebration of the perseverance of this magnificently simple means of communication that in bulletin board, you're asked to give us 3 things you might find on a bulletin board hung in the break room of the physical manifestation of an abstract concept or idea. Like today's example. Oh, man, I didn't realize how much more this would make sense today, even. Today's example, the break room of peace and calm. If the strip mall offices of a calm, peaceful place existed, what items might one find on the break room bulletin board for such a place? Was this too abstract? Let's see. The break room bulletin board for peace and calm. Stephen, let's hear your first of potentially 3.
Okay. No, I have 3.
Yeah.
I have 3.
Okay, good.
First of 3. Keep the refrigerator on the coldest setting.
All right. All right. Just a note.
Yeah.
Just trying to... Okay. You know what? Doesn't have to make sense. I'm sure it does to somebody else. Not this AD.
The idea, no, it makes sense because...
I'm sure it does. I'm certain it does.
If you put it on the coldest setting, it's going to run more and create that calming refrigerator running more.
Sure. Yes, that's the only reason I could have thought of. The hum of the refrigerator motor. That was the peace and calm, obviously. So we didn't need that explanation. We were all on the same page. We knew that that's what Stephen meant. I wasn't the asshole this time. Jess! Hey, let's hear your first of 3 items on the break room bulletin board of peace and calm.
Of peace and calm. Actually, this is a fun one. It is a photocopy of a key, and it just has the words, "Found behind the bushes next to the oaks, is this yours?" With a phone number, but there's no keychain, there's no distinguishing marks, and it's a black and white copy, so no one knows what color the key is, and that's literally all that's there.
I think my definition of peace and calm is different than other people's, because that just sounds like the bulletin board for anxiety. Hey, here's this. You lose one of these? Maybe. Could this be it?
What?
I don't know. I found it with a keychain. I threw that shit away. You figure out if this is the shape and size of the one you're missing. Oh, damn it. Okay, you know what? Second round gonna be much more peaceful and or calm. We still have the end of this one though. I don't trust you with peace and calm, Mel. Let's hear your first of 3 peace and calm bulletin board items.
And now I don't feel like I'm going to live up to expectation. Welcome to the break room of peace and calm, which is the entirety of peace and calm.
Just the break room?
It's just the break room.
It's just a break room. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? If a place just rented out space that was just a kitchenette that you could walk into and hang out for 15 minutes at a time, yeah, that's not terrible. Oh, that's my next great small business idea. The break room. We're just gonna, and not like the other break rooms where you go and break stuff, like you throw plates around and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I still wanted, I thought of those before I knew they existed, so technically I created that. It's not true. Yeah, just the break room. You just go in there and you open the fridge and it's all stained up and a bunch of bags left too long. And this is stopping being peaceful and calming. I'm sorry. Steven, let's take us around a second time.
Okay.
Let's hear your second peace and calm break room item.
Second one.
Mm-hmm.
Please leave the water in the sink on at all times. It's not just for the soothing sound, it's also for the cat.
Sure. Yeah. Left a bathroom sink running for months at a time. Yeah, just for a cat. Yeah. But yeah, I think Steven's idea of peace and calm is mostly just a white noise machine. Which I don't strictly disagree with. So, yeah. I think that's what I need. Jess, that's right. You're number 2. Hey,
Yep.
is this another one of your friends, Jess, or are we just getting all of your people? Bev G916, is that one of yours too, or is this just somebody that enjoys homegrown 916 comedy? Hi there. Keep putting that down. Welcome, Bev G.
Hi, Bev G. How you doing?
ASMR break room. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Glad to have you. Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
Like I didn't just interrupt you. Let's hear your second break room peace and calm item.
For my peace and calm break room?
I mean, it's everybody's own definitions tonight. What do we got?
It's a drawing done on the most calm color neon blue, with a stick figure and a dog surrounded by flowers, and the stick figure is just saying "Get a good day," as in GITAGUD day, okay. And then there's a crudely drawn heart with the name Antonio.
All right.
Neon blue is very calming. It's super calming.
Isn't just all neon doesn't it immediately hurt one's eyes? Isn't that what defines neon? The piercing eye discomfort? All right, fine. You know what? Thank you, Antonio. I hope at least one of those letters is transposed backwards. If it's going to be that adorable a refrigerator picture, then it has to be. You know what? I don't even know what peace and calm would mean either. So who am I to judge yours, everybody? Melanie, item 2, peace and calm break room.
Have you seen my perpetual social anxiety stemming from my childhood? Last seen before 90 days of microdosing psilocybin.
Oh, okay. See? That's peace and calm, right? I don't know that I could trust any of that. It's probably good, but I have a hard time trusting. I'm sure it's fantastic for some. Steven, hey! I'm sorry. Hi, Steven. That wasn't very calm or peaceful. Let's hear... You know what? I'm not going to judge what it might be. Let me hear what it is. Let's hear your third peace and calm bulletin board item.
Okay. Mm-hmm. If popping popcorn, put the microwave inside the refrigerator to subdue the popping sound.
Okay. I imagine it would work fine, but I don't know. What a
What you
microwave-
could do
Okay.
is get one of those light socket electrical outlet adapters
Sure.
and put that into the light socket in the refrigerator, and then you can plug the microwave into that and just have the door popped open just a little bit so the light will stay on.
Yeah, but that seems to defeat the purpose of it.
Well, I guess you could cut the switch that turns off the light when the door shuts,
Oh.
and then
My solution was much more low tech. I mean, I would think the gasket around the door probably would still
seal around the cord.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, it might.
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about how it would be powered. I was just thinking of the mechanism of a microwave running inside of a fridge. Would that be okay? Would everybody be? Would that be? I don't.
I've never tried it.
No, I would hope not. I would hope nobody here, in person or watching at home, has tried to run a microwave inside of a fridge. But you know what? If you have, let us know. What's this all about? It's a thumbs up day, guys. Jess, hey, let's hear your third of three.
All right.
Break the
Okay.
bulletin board.
This was definitely very calming. Super calming.
Okay, I don't believe you.
All right. So it's a sheet of paper, and it says, "Do you need a friend?" And no one's around. And then it's like a bunch of those little, like normally people put their phone number on the little tag things, and it's just little stick figures, and it's like just a smiley person that says, "I'll hold space," and you take one.
All right.
In your face, Coleman, motherfucker.
You know what? I don't disagree with that one. I'll have a little pull tab friend. That'd be nice. I'm gonna put you in my pocket, and we're gonna go on adventures. All right. Let's see if we can microwave popcorn in the fridge. Pull tab friend. Probably. Melanie, let's get us out of this peaceful, calm place that we found ourselves in with your third of three.
Do you need a true break from peace and calm?
Oh.
Try calling your mother.
Oh, you got... All right. You know what? You guys interpreted it however you thought, however you saw fit.
What did you expect, Jesse?
Something nice. Don't we do anything nice here? I try, and it all ends up dark.
I gave you stick people.
Yeah. Get your good day. Get a good day. Go get it. Get your good day. GITGUD. Segment 3 campaign trail. This isn't going to be better. Politics aren't great. I think we can all agree on that. For the most part, the point of politics is simply to get politicians elected to things. Little else gets accomplished anymore. But that's still an industry, right? Any hoozle. In Campaign Trail, you're asked to give us a speech for the following candidate, vying for your support in their pursuit of a particular office, post, or platform. Stephen Ferris. Hopefully you've had enough time to get caught up on everything. I'm sure you have. Stephen Ferris, let's hear your speech. You are a broken bumper pool table campaigning for a spot in a storage unit.
Okay. My fellow unwanted valuables, I come to you today with the promise of a new hustle. For so long, that's a reference to The Hustler. You know, it's a pool movie.
Yeah.
For so long, You've all sat in the dark alone. Pool balls and cues among you. Some of you even QAnon. But you had nowhere to go, nowhere to play. Rats coming across the border to chew on you. Folks dying and leaving you to the bitters. It's time for real reform, a place to be. That's why if you let me in here and put me up against the wall somewhere, it won't matter that I have a broken bumper because the wall can hold the bumper on.
Sure.
You see, we live in a world in here where you don't need to stand on that side of the pool table. Only people need to do that. And here, it's like Toy Story. We play with ourselves when we play pool.
Sure.
And that's my slogan. Play with yourself, but do it on me.
Yeah. Yeah. Now what's what's peaceful and calm? Yeah. Yeah, play with yourself. Do it on me. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Bumper pool table. Broken bumper pool table. Looking for a spot in a storage unit. Jess, hi. Let's move on.
Hey!
How are you?
Hey,
Good?
I'm doing interesting.
Good.
Hearing that, I'm realizing I'm vying for one person's vote, mine, and that's it.
That's all right. That's generally who we write for around here. And we hope that anybody else is on board.
All
Stab.
right.
The Stab Show. An audience of one looking for anybody else to care. All right. With that in mind, Jess, let's hear your speech. You are a set of cheap Chinatown samurai swords running for mayor of a 20-something's apartment.
That's right. Hey, what's up? It's me, the most badass of all the collectibles you've amassed since you moved in with your friends. First, want to say that it's a seriously big deal and a great opportunity you've made for yourself, being able to break those parental bonds and strike out on your own at such a young age. Let's face it, you need someone to still guide you through the trials and tribulations you're about to endure. That's why I'm cutting my candidacy as mayor for your bachelor pad. You might think, but Hitoshi, you're a sword! And I might be inclined to agree that I do in fact have what the industry calls a sword shape. But I'm more than just that. I'm also worldly. Being made in China, I know what it's like to be far away from home, much like you. And with me on your hip, secured by $3.71 of 40% off Joann's felt ribbon that was remarked as authentic half-Bonese silk, I promise to be with you every bit of the way. And I promise to also be the litmus test for every potential love that comes into your domicile. They won't notice the friend passed out around the container of chicky nugs, or the fact that you stopped taking out the trash because you don't know where the complex's dumpster is. They'll be all eyes on me, buddy, and you'll know if they're slaps or sus. I also promise to make sure that you have an opportunity to talk about that one crazy day you got me, which is way more impressive than the time you got that gnarly scar on the side of your face. Who cares about having an international spy father that pulls you along on their last mission when you can talk about haggling with a 6-year-old man wearing a bucket hat and a Cubs sweater? And my competitors, like your phone and your computer, might say the pen is mightier than the sword. But did you know that if you take off my hilt, I also double as a pen? That's right. That's true Chinatown engineering. Swing me, write me, be the Honorable Ronan. You kept writing you wanted to be over and over again in your high school notebooks. Sure, it's 12 years later. Sure, that part of your life is gone, and really, shouldn't you just move on? But do you really need to? Embrace your passions, dude. Embrace me, Toshi.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Just gonna forget right now that I do have swords in my overstuffed storage unit. So yeah, this all wasn't subconsciously.
One of the first things I bought when I was a 20-something-year-old in my own apartment was a katana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
First things.
Yeah.
There you go.
Zombie apocalypse might happen, guys. You
never know. You've got to be prepared.
You don't have to load those. You just swing. Oh, so dumb. Thank you, Jess. That sounded just right. Yes. You know what? I forget that I do this to us. I'm sorry, Mel. So then, how about we hear a very calm and peaceful campaign speech. You are Panic, vying for a seat in a middle-aged subconscious.
Hi. Hey. So I like, we know this is a technicality, right? Because like I did just nobody's running against me because. Who's even gonna chair the Have We Even Made Something of Our Lives committee? Oh, what if somebody runs against me? Anyway, the time is dwindling, Like, man, you think that we have very little time left to act on climate change? Man, we've got 5 years tops here before everything we tried to do with our lives to make it worth living was for naught. We chose against marriage and family, and what for? To do data entry, to write our novel in the evenings, to sell plate earrings on Etsy to our mom's friends and the straight lesbian? This is not the legacy that will outlive us. We need a new fire under our asses. We need drive to become more than our base self. We need a sports car. I will not rest until we have finally proven to our father that we were not a loser after all. Vote Panic. Heighten our blood pressure for the greater good.
When you say 5 years from when? Like, when is 5 years from now is too late? When? Just don't. Everything's fine. We can still do something, guys. I
didn't write this to intensify your crises, Jesse. I just wrote it because you asked me to.
I know. Apparently I was asking for all of this. I should go back and reread through some of the prompts before I send them, just so I can identify which ones are specifically what is eating my insides at that or any moment of time, and really moments of time are all we have. There are a collection of moments that are always dwindling.
But only 5 years.
But 5 years from when? Do I still have time? Okay. Thank you, all three of you. Next week, nothing's gonna have anything to do with any of my life at all. It's gonna be so fun. Like this, this one here, segment 4, vows to an asshole. That has nothing to do with anything, does it? I don't know. Vows to an asshole. Marriage is an institution, and institutions are where they keep crazy people. Am I right? High fives, everybody. Anyway, last one out of comedy tonight. Remember to turn the light off. Sorry, we still have 2 segments to go. How about we finish this introduction in vows to an asshole? You are set to be wed to what most people might consider to be, well, an asshole. So let's hear your vows to your respective asshole-ish mates. Stephen Ferris. Now, this may just be a me thing, that I think this is an asshole. You might feel differently. I don't know. Let's hear your vows to mail-in rebates.
Okay, and this is, these are vows to an asshole dick.
Yes, an AD. Vows to your AD.
All right. Okay. Until Fry's Electronics goes out of business, do we part? Do I take thee to be my lawfully wedded wife? I vow to never misplace you, to always keep my proof of purchase barcode with you, to never forget about the $20 I could get if I sent you in. Some people get mail order brides. I got a mail-in bride. Though, though it may take months for you to prove your worth, and though in that time I may come to feel that you have no worth after all, I will continue to make purchasing decisions based on whether or not you're there. Even if I really wanted to buy something else, but yet something else, a competing product, had a rebate, I would still walk beside you. After all, a mail-in rebate is about so much more commitment than a simple sales transaction would otherwise be. You can't just pay and go and go on to the next. Although the transaction doesn't end for a few more days. You get home, unbox your purchase, throw away the box, and use your purchase. The next day you look for the receipt, pull the box out of the trash, cut out the proof of purchase, put it all in the envelope, mail it, and hope for the best. And by the time it gets in the mail, that's the third day. It's like a message in a bottle. You never know when it will come back. I hate you, but I love you, and this will be my life with you.
Thank you, Stephen. That summed that relationship up pretty well. I hate you. But no, I mostly hate you. I don't know that I've ever followed through on a mail-in rebate. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad.
I have, and it's usually not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Such is life. Thank you, Stephen. Jess, hey, let's hear your vows to a sunburn.
Sunburn. Sunburn, you light up my world. You make every single day a new adventure. And I know that what we have is special and not just skin deep. I've learned so much about myself and the world because of you. Before you, I never knew what melanoma was, or how I'm allergic to most of the compounds they put in as fillers and aloe gels, which you kindly remind me with that I cannot describe as anything other than a wild and passionate chemical burn that stings into my heart. And despite how you come on so strong and vibrant, and then end up being very flaky every single time to anything committed in the relationship, I know that deep down, you'll never, ever leave me. Every time I feel a gentle breeze across my shoulders and the searing I'll be reminded of the searing anguish of my love for you as it just continues to build into our rich SPF-less tapestry that we share. So, my lovely sunburn, I vow to always be here for you, ready to take on your burns and your heat, with only the nervous hope that I will eventually get a tan 2 weeks later.
Thank you, Jess. Oh, that stinging love.
Never stops, always comes back.
Yeah. Oh, sunburn. Oh. Melanie, hi there. Hey,
Hi.
Let's finish up some vows, shalln't we? This one's very simple, very straightforward. There's no nuance here. Let's hear your vows to simple ass, basic bitch, rush hour traffic.
Before we met, your bad reputation had always preceded you. Don't get stuck in them, my friends would tell me. Avoid them at all costs. But I knew we'd have a different relationship when I got stuck in you for the first time and was subsequently late for a social gathering I didn't even want to go to. We spent that early evening together listening to podcasts and sharing secrets I wouldn't share with anyone else but needed to say out loud. I loved you then and there. No longer did I work late just to have an easy drive home. I did ankle strengthening exercises in my spare time. And you worked diligently to keep me away from people I could only tolerate in small doses anyway. Rush hour traffic, I promised to always rubberneck inside you to keep the pleasure going. I promise to save the most obscene podcasts for our drives together. I promise to always ride alone, to stay out of the carpool lane. And I promise to never go on long, windy drives on isolated roads without talking to you about it first. Ethical non-motorogamy. Here's to us, rush hour traffic, and a lifetime of excused introversion.
Yeah. I didn't think of that bright side. Yeah. But I also don't want to think any more about rubbernecking inside you. I don't want to try and figure out what that means to me. I'm gonna just move on and know that that's a category on some site. And that gets us to segment 5, and almost time for the open mic, guys. Segment 5, new fall lineup. Television is a powerful medium. I've watched season after season of shows, hating each episode more than the last, based solely on my completely unfounded hope for it to get better in any way. TV has a power that few other mediums shares. Now, exploit that power. In new fall lineup, your task is to give us your rundown of the following new TV series based on these randomly generated titles, skimmed from the varied random title generators over at seventhsanctum.com. I almost got through all of it. Stephen Ferris thought this might be right up your up your alley, your home, I don't know, home project and renovation alley. Let's hear your rundown for the new fall TV series, Forbidden House.
Okay, well, I don't know if maybe this is going to be a little bit of a letdown. I didn't really apply, that to it.
No, that's all right.
But I'll run through what I have here, and you can see what you think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an HGTV home improvement show.
Naturally.
Where they bring in the top names in home improvement to remodel a home. What they don't tell these home improvement stars is that the home was built almost entirely without permits. Although it appears to be a normal house that was built with permit, to fool them. And because of this, the city won't approve any of the remodeling ideas that they have, and it gets really frustrating for them. And in the end, the home ends up looking even worse than it did before, or in some cases, even being torn down after all the work that they tried to do. Or maybe another way to do it would be condemned homes. And then the star remodelers have to figure out how to even get inside, but it's not safe and things happen. Or from the producers of Jackass and Punk'd, the house is rigged with stunts, and so the remodelers go in, and then it ends up kind of being like one of those Laurel and Hardy skits.
Sure.
Well, that's what I have for now.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I wouldn't expect you would have more later, because we're not going to do this again. So just stay with what you have for now. We'll accept that.
Okay.
Thank you, Stephen. See, told you you'd get through it. You done good, Stephen. So we largely went over what we have for Stephen Ferris in the future. But how else might people get a hold of or just generally passively enjoy Stephen Ferris out in the world?
Well, you can check me out at whatdoyouguyswantado.com. Look at my calendar on there. I got some clips on there. And, you can follow me on Instagram It's and TikTok are both the same handle at what do you guys want to do. And then Twitter, I go on there sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's just at what do the letter U want to do, because they have I think a 15 character limit, so I couldn't use the other handle. I just tried it again last week, but they still wouldn't let me do it.
Well, you've worked around it.
Yeah, and also you just come over sometime, we'll hang out.
That's an option. It's certainly always an option with Stephen. All right, Stephen. Well, thank you so much. Enjoyed you as ever. Thank you, sir. Hey, Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Also thought this might be fun for you know what? I give the people the ones that come up that I think work best with them. I'm not sure what that means for yours, but that's just, I thought that would be good too. Jess, let's hear your rundown for the new fall TV series, Ghost Agents.
Oh, well, it's about a team of unlikely matchmakers that find themselves searching for their clients' constantly disappearing lost love interests. You get to join Mary Sue and Ian Chell every week as they help their hapless persons looking for their lost loves in all the wrong places. Coined as a Blue's Clues-inspired weeknight television show, you'll learn about far-off lands, how not to look behind potted plants for your certain someone, and the importance of what it means to fall in love.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Oh, wonderful. Where can folk enjoy more Jess Deprez out in the wilds of the onlines or wherever?
Oh boy, howdy, they sure can. You can find me on Instagram at thejess.art. If you don't want to even do it like that, though, if you just go clickety-clack into your web browser and you go thejess with one s.art, takes you to my Instagram.
Oh, shit.
It's technology. You can also find me on Twitter with just thejess with one s, or I am also on Twitch under Django136, because I have no idea what to change that to, so it's easier to remember.
Sure.
Because apparently putting numbers at the end of your name makes it difficult.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, good to have you back, Jess. Always a pleasure. Happy to see you. Oh.
So,
Hey, Melanie, how about you wrap up this episode, won't you?
Sure.
Let's do that through the very specific work that you've done for your segment 5 prompt here.
Oh, do I not get to plug myself? Doesn't the last person plug themselves?
Technically, you're supposed to plug before your final bit. Fine. Tell me how to run the show, since I don't know how sometimes.
Thank you. Yeah.
No. Now we're holding to edit. That's not true. I'm not going to do that. Mel, that'd require work later. I maybe when I get 31 more of these done, I'll want to edit this. No, it's going to go out just as it is. It's still going to take too long, but it's going to go. Hey, Mel.
Hi.
How can folk enjoy Melony Ford outside of this very specific episode of the Stab program?
So I'm on Instagram at Malagna, and there's like a 0 for that second O. And then I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok as Malagna, but then those are just O's, because that one wasn't taken. And I'm here like a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And probably more. So
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's my plan, I think. Howdy, golly boy willikers. Cindy guy is seeing enough Jess to to use Jess's #1 catchphrase. Howdy, golly boy willikers.
oh, jeez Louise. Oh, golly gee. Okay.
Oh, cheese and crackers, guys. Cheese and crackers. All right.
Oh, boy, howdy.
Now, let's do the finishing of the program with Mel. Your synopses, your rundown for the new fall television series, Alien Killer. Or Alien Killer. I don't know. Different emphasis. I don't know. You tell me. Alien Killer.
Coming this fall to the sitcom lineup, Alana is a mercenary for NASA. She's killer at her job as a killer of intergalactic species. But what her coworkers don't know about Alana is that she has a roommate, and not just any roommate, but Schnurf. Schnurf is a trust fund baby from Sector XEAE-Z. They love pink fashion, bubbly pop music, and don't know what a job is. Alana and Schnurf couldn't have less in common, and yet they're roommates. In a sapphic sense. Will they be able to keep their secret and live happily in love, or will they slip up in front of their suspicious QAnon neighbor, Mr. Lewis? Find out Thursdays at 8 p.m. when you watch your new favorite lesbian sci-fi sitcom, Alien Killer, on CBS.
Oh, I've already fallen in love with Schnurf. Oh, I want a shirt. All right. And Stab is over. Thank you for joining us, everyone. And a very special thank you to our wonderful panel, Stephen Ferris, Jess Deprez, and Melony Ford. Now, if you enjoyed tonight's episode, and we hope you did, odds are you'll like at least a couple of the over 300 episodes of The Stab Show available through your podcast provider of choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or the Good Pods app. Why not download the Good, just Good? Or, if you'd like to catch The Stab Show live, all you have to do is come on down to Stab Comedy Theater in person, or tune in on Stab Comedy Theater TV on Twitch, Thursday nights at 7 p.m., and it'll be happening right at you. And that's all we have for you tonight. I've been your host, Jesse Jones, reminding you to set your alarm for that thing you need to do tomorrow. You know the one. You're welcome. Good night.
All right.
Yay! Good job, everybody.
Right.
Good stuff. Well done. Well done. I'm going to set stuff up over here, and I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to let the Twitch audience go. Where can we send people to continue your evening of viewing and programming? I don't know, but I should probably do it with some house music. Oh, it's all falling apart, guys. It's all falling apart. There it is. Hold on. Hold that. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. This is what you get, guys. All right. Enjoy the rest of your night. Join us here tomorrow. Body Posy Comedy at 8. One Night Stand at 9. Check out the full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com. In the meantime, where the heck can we send you guys? How about, I don't know, anybody have any suggestions? How about we just send you over to, I don't know that we've ever rated Planet Scum. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Hold on. So you're going to raid you over to Planet Scum Live. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Hopefully soon. We miss you already. Have a good night. Hold on for the right.
Jesse's just setting up for the open mic. 47 minutes.
All right, it's happening. Hold on, guys. See you later.